Good afternoon, fellow Lions, guests, and hopefully some potential Lions that are out there watching this segment today. One of the problems that so many new Lions have, and we learned this at our membership growth retreat this past Saturday, was the problem with orientation. And what do I mean by orientation? It's that setting new members down, and in a lot of cases, old members, and talking to them about what we Lions do, the kind of impact that we have on your town, your community, and also a broader picture across the state. So what we wanted to do, and what I'm going to attempt to do over the next several weeks, is have about a 10-minute program each week talking to you about what we Lions do, what some of the things that the projects that we have, and also talking to you about some other things that a lot of times we don't talk about when we're trying to get you to join and fill out an application. And all of those things are very important. So what I wanted to do was just sort of start and say, look, here's where we are as a new Lion that has just joined the Lions Club. The first thing you need to know is, what does it cost? It's real simple, but it's very important. We've got two dues that basically are the dues from the International Lions Clubs organization and your district or state dues. International dues are $43 a year. State dues, $13. Now that's here in Kentucky. Hopefully we've got some other visitors out across the other states that are watching, and theirs may vary a little bit. Their international dues won't, but however, we have some clubs that charge club dues. But that's important. Needing to know when and how you're billed, that's important. Needing to know if there's other charges that the club may assess you. These are all things to get you in a comfort zone to where when you go in, you're a new Lion and you're looking at what is taking place. What is your club that you've joined, what is it doing? And this is why I felt like orientation is so important. Every Lion that is a Lion needs to understand the importance of what we do and who we help and the impact that we have. Now, I would like to give you my email, so if you have a question, you could email me and we could talk about whatever that question might be. And it's Lion, L-I-O-N, Noel, N-O-E-L, Hardwick, H-A-R-D-W-I-C-K, @gmail.com. Be glad to answer any and all questions that you might have. We're also welcoming a lot of the older Lions that have been around, because a lot of times we tend to forget some of the things that either the club, the district, the state, international might expect from us. And when I do an induction for a new member, one of the things that I always tell their sponsor is to introduce the new Lions to everyone. Make them feel welcome. Get them involved with projects. These are some of the things that may be simple, it may sound simple, but the bottom line is, if we don't do these simple things, we have a lot of members that, for whatever reason, they get to feeling uncomfortable and we lose them. And one of these days we'll talk about retention. But with orientation, it's really important that you know who we are, when we got started, how we got started, the projects that your club does, the projects that your state does. Because here's one of the things that we want you to do. We want you to get involved, and hey, we want you to bring new ideas. We want you to come to the table with projects whether it be projects that we work on out in the community or fundraising projects or whatever. Don't sit back as a new member and think, well, I'll have to get quite a bit of time behind me before I step up and offer suggestions. We are an extended family, and you know what we do? We look at it as being family members and approaching different things, whether it's projects or fundraisers or the people that we help, all just from one aspect, and that's what we Lions do. And as you'll see as we go along, our motto, and it blends into everything we do, and our motto is simple: we serve. There is not a better organization than the Lions organization. We are the #1 service organization in the world. We are the largest service organization in the world. We just surpassed 1.4 million Lions worldwide. We're in 210 countries, so we're around the world. And you know, each and every year, our goal, and when I say we, I'm talking about all Lions, is to grow. Not only grow with the number of clubs that are in our district, but around the state, the United States, and around the world. One of the phrases that I've heard many of our experienced Lions talk about is, you know, if we've got more hands, we've got more people that can help. And another phrase that I love and I hear a lot from Lions is, we don't give a hand out, we give a hand up. And so be watching, be paying attention, and tune in next week, because this will be a weekly orientation. I'm looking forward to your comments, your questions. Please email me, and we'll see you next week. Thank you. God bless.